Hello, everybody. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and time to talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer dropped with its redesign. I was very vocal about the bad one, and I want to talk about it. I'm also going to talk about Scoob, the new animated show, trying to lump these two together, because you guys don't usually click on when I talk about animated shows, but I love animated movies. I got kids, and I love watching them, and these both look intriguing, I'll be honest. One of them actually looks better to me than the other. Which one do you think that's going to be? Let's find out together. Obviously, if you haven't already, watch my video I just loaded about The Mandalorian and Disney Plus. I just launched that, so go give it some clicks. I'll put it at the end of this video too. And don't forget tonight, tune in to watch Nerd Wars. We are going to be talking about something fun tonight. It's related to the Joker, so don't miss that. Tune in tonight, Nerd Wars, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For Nerd Wars. All right, so let's get, and this topic of Sonic may come into the play too, so you're not going to want to miss it. So, as you guys recall, this was, we saw Sonic, but now, fans didn't like it, as you recall, but now they finally resigned him, and here he is. What do you guys think? I gotcha. No, I'm kidding. There he is. Look, he's got the shoes. He's got the gloves. He's got the eyes. Oh, I love this. This looks so much better. Let's be honest. This is the first time I think fan uproar actually was useful and used. Even Jim Carrey, look at this stubble. What is this? This is an intense look they got on him, but this is good. I actually got some sources. Take it with a grain of salt, because it was emailed to me by a fan, but I pushed him hard. He seems like he's legit. He had seen a test screening of the film, and he liked it. Him and his kids liked it. It sounds like the film's fine. It's going to be a kids movie, and based off the trailer that I just saw, a lot of the things he told me about are true. It seems like it's going to be a very fine, middle of the road kids movie, and I got no problem with that. My kids are going to love this. My son loves Sonic, and I hear it's very 90s era Jim Carrey. He's going back to his roots and that sort of playing the over the top sort of Jim Carrey that we've known and loved from back then. So I'm on board with that. So. Comparing the two, as I sort of said online, I guess I wasn't the only one who said it, but I thought it was witty at the time. Old Sonic is Jared Leto, new Sonic, Joaquin Phoenix. But anyway, this was just a nice thing. You can see it. Look how that difference is. It's jarringly different, clearly. And I'm a much better fan of the new one. I think, yes, it looks more cartoony. Yes, the eyes are kind of cartoonishly too big, and they didn't go for the realism of the teeth and things to make him look like an actual sort of blue rodent. But I think this is much better. If you're going to make a Sonic movie, embrace what it looks like. Go to Pikachu. Imagine if the Pikachu creatures all look like weird, dirty rats. It just wouldn't. Come on. What's the point? So I'm on board. I think this is great. And then the thing starts so beautifully. I mean, look at the world we get to see. We finally get to see Sonic in the world. It just looks beautiful. The waterfalls, the zooming. I'm on board. I think this was a great call. And clearly the fans, look at this. It's number 2 on trending. Look at that ratio. So much better than it was. This is no joke. The fans are incredibly way more into it. Yeah, there's a ton of this. This ain't Chief. Yeah, this is it, Chief. This does not look like a Sonic movie. There's so many of them now all going. So look, I am on board. I think they made a good decision here, adjusting it. And compared to what it used to be, this is worlds better. The film itself, reacting to the trailer, it looks fine. It is I pulled this clip because it's a freaking kids movie. What do we expect it to be? I've always wanted to do this. Ben Schwartz's voice looks a little out of place for me. He's trying a little too hard in some of the clips. Didn't love it. And James Martin is just literally repeating his role in Hop, if you remember that, where he was with the rabbit. It's just an odd choice, I guess, because he has experience doing this before. So they thought, get him again. And no disrespect, I actually like James Marsden, but he did this already in Hop. He did it in, Ella Enchanted with Amy Adams back sort of too. But this feels like a more sort of sugary, energized version of Hop, if you ever watched that, where the Easter Bunny comes back. It's complicated, whatever. I'm not here to review Hop. Here to review this, and it felt like, it feels okay. Feels fine. I'm more excited about this version of Jim Carrey. I love the way you make them. Of course I want your latte. I love the way you make them. It's just, he's back in his sort of 90 mania, and I miss that about him. And if I want to see him in this sort of thing, he's going to cash that in, do it right in a fun kids movie. Let my kid, so that my kid can see it and enjoy and know, yeah, Jim Carrey, he's fun, right? Nostalgia at its best, right, guys? But overall, the movie just felt, I'm not playing too many clips just because it felt like they always ding you, the studio. But overall, I got to say I am impressed with the new look. I think the eyes look good. I think the mouth, the less human teeth is good. All of it way more on point than before. Consider me interested. It looks cute. It doesn't look like it's going to be an amazing film. Let's be honest. It's coming out on Valentine's Day. This is not going to be some Pixar level $200 million blockbuster, but it should make their money back. I think people will be fun. Jim Carrey is an inspired choice to put him in a silly kids movie. He's done those successfully in the past. It's filled with a bunch of like sort of silly gags. It is what it is, right? But all I can say is I'm more excited to see this. And I will say this, I guess as a spoiler warning, if this test screening is true, it does seem like there will be attempts to build this universe in success, is all I'll say. How about that? Is that as broad as I can get without really spoiling anything? Because obviously he has a lot of characters in this world, and I'd love to see some more of them. And it sounds like the studio clearly knows this and will attempt to answer that in a way that I don't want to spoil. But stay tuned. And of course, the Sonic world is big. And if this works, we'll see more characters, I imagine, bigger and better and all over the place. So there's Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm on board. I give the redesign 2 thumbs up. I give the trailer itself, I don't know, C+. It's fine. I mean, maybe a B- since it's coming off that Gangster's Paradise one, which was just god awful. But it feels very generic. I'll be honest. The movie itself looks generic. It just I'm more excited. I'm like, yeah, finally, yeah, I know that character. He's cute. I'm like, what am I watching? Sort of the difference. But the one that I actually surprisingly liked more, weirdly enough, was Scooby Doo. I liked the Scoob trailer. I liked the sort of, it was weirdly, as I pulled this clip here, it's like Scooby Doo is doing sort of the solo. Watch. This is like them meeting in Venice Beach. Really good animation done at Venice Beach in this picture. As the moment they met, this stray's come with us. He's not a stray. What's his name?
His name's Scooby.
Middle name?
Doobie?
Last name?
Do.
So, I mean, and this is like, they're pulling like the heartfelt music on. They're going for the sort of a cute origin. But like, unlike Solo, they're like sort of making fun of that fact. The fact that a Star Wars movie literally had that scene of, what's your name? So I'm going to call you Solo because you're riding solo. Ugh. He's a kid. He's eating Scooby snacks. Of course, Shaggy eats Scooby snacks. They met on a beach. He's a stray. I love sporting stray animals. It's always adopt your pets. Don't buy them from puppy mills. It's such an important thing to do. And this was just it's cute. This made me smile. It's sort of part origin story and then part adventure. But this sort of so smart, making young Shaggy and Scooby start the movie. I assume you get to sort of feel heartfelt with them, and then they're just adorable together. Look, I like that sort of stuff. This is the don't do, and then the licking. Don't do that again. If you haven't watched this trailer, I'd suggest it. We clearly get all the kids as characters, and so. Yeah, I liked it. And then we get to fast forward, and they're on their biggest mission yet. The film stars Zac Efron. Well, I really got Zac Efron on a weird pause there. There we go. Zac Efron, Gina Rodriguez, Amanda Seyfried, and that was Will Forte as Shaggy, as adult Shaggy. And then I guess this is potential spoilers. IMDb sometimes does it, but they allude to the Falcon's lair, which if you're a Scooby Doo fan, we'll get to him in a second. You will remember Blue Falcon and Dino-Mutt. They're iconic characters from the show, and it's nice to see that they're going to cross collab because it sounds like they're in it. Dino-Mutt and Blue Falcon are there, and if you go to IMDb, spoiler alert, kids movie. Oh well, you've been warned. Blue Falcon voiced by Mark Wahlberg. What? And Dino-Mutt was on here too. Ken Jeong. So Ken Jeong, Mark Wahlberg as Blue Falcon Dynamite. Yes, please. Oh, and by the way, Dick Dastardly, played by Jason Isaacs. Yes. Captain Caveman by Tracy Morgan. They're bringing in all the WB Super Scooby-Doo characters. Oh, guys, that sounds fun. How they do that and they build up the world. I love it. In this animation style, which I think looks beautiful. This and Sonic, finally, 2 well-animated looking adaptations. If we're going to reborn these, let's at least make sure they look good. But of all of these 2, weirdly enough, I'm actually seeing that now cast list and seeing sort of the cuteness. Cute always gets me in animated films. I always get the little moments in those kids movies as a dad. It just hits me harder. And I got to say, this one looks a little more cute and interesting in the world of Scooby Doo than Sonic if I had to pick between the two. But I'm going to see them both. What do you think? Which one looks more appealing to you? Which one gets you more excited? Are you pleased with the Sonic redesign? Is there a weird part of you? It's like, I kind of wanted to see it fail and see the weird rodent version. Tell me down in the comments below. Hit me up on social media. Please check out my video about The Mandalorian, my review. I do non-spoilers and then get into spoilers. And don't forget Nerd Wars tonight, 9 p.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, live here on Popcorn Planet. Bye, everybody.